Michael, what's today's audio topic?
Today we're reviewing LinkPlay's network amplifier, the WiiM Amp Ultra.
So it's a network amplifier today. Master, you want to hear about the WiiM Amp Ultra, don't you?
Yes, I want to hear about it.
What equipment were you using?
This time, I tried it out on a subsystem. The source is Qobuz, and the speakers are B&W's 705S3.
By the way, didn't we talk about the WiiM Amp Ultra before?
I think that was the WiiM Amp Pro. The WiiM Amp Ultra was released in October 2025. It's still a new amp.
I see. I got confused because the names are so similar. Is the WiiM Amp Ultra similar to the WiiM Amp or the WiiM Amp Pro?
The size is almost the same, but they look different. The WiiM Amp Ultra has a display, so it looks exactly like the WiiM Ultra network streamer. If you put the WiiM Ultra and the WiiM Amp Ultra side by side, you can't tell them apart at all.
The names are so similar it's confusing.
That's true. Well, if you think of any product with amp in the name as literally an amplifier, you'll be able to tell them apart. Before we get into the chassis, let's start by going over the accessories included with the WiiM Amp Ultra.
It's unusual to start with the accessories.
The WiiM series comes with an incredibly extensive set of accessories. It's almost unbelievable these days. The accessories include an optical digital cable, an HDMI cable, an RCA cable, a remote control, a power cable, a USB cable, and banana plugs. The texture of this remote control, in particular, is fantastic. Unlike other WiiM products, it's made of aluminum and is slim, plus it features omnidirectional Bluetooth connectivity, so it doesn't depend on the direction you point it. It's a great device. You can operate it by pressing any button no matter which way you point the remote. Also, this remote doesn't require batteries.
So there's a remote control that works without batteries?
Well, it's not exactly a remote that runs on no power at all. You charge it via the USB cable before using it.
Huh, that's pretty cool. But isn't charging it a hassle?
The remote takes 1 hour to charge, and the battery lasts about 1 to 2 weeks. I think a remote that doesn't require battery replacement is convenient. I don't think any other company offers a network amplifier with this many accessories. For a network amplifier aimed at beginners in network audio, I can recommend it because you don't have to worry about accessories.
I see. How much does the WiiM Amp Ultra cost?
It's $529. Getting such a well-equipped unit for $500 is fantastic. Now, let's start by looking at the front panel. The front of the unit features a 3.5-inch touchscreen display and only the volume control for play, stop, and volume. Since the unit is compact, the controls are kept to a minimum.
Do you handle other settings through the app?
That's right. You can control everything via the app, so there's no need to interact with the unit itself. Next, let's look at the rear panel. From the left side of the unit, you'll find an optical digital input, an HDMI input, a USB input or output, RCA inputs, a power connector, speaker terminals, and a subwoofer output. There's only one USB port, but you can choose whether to use it for a USB drive or as an external DAC output.
That's a clever design.
It is. My impression is that the WiiM Amp Ultra is small but capable of a lot. One unique feature of the WiiM Amp Ultra is the speaker terminals. On standard amplifiers, the speaker terminals protrude so that bare wires or spade plugs can be connected. However, with the WiiM Amp Ultra, the speaker terminals don't protrude from the chassis, so you can't connect anything other than banana plugs directly. That's why, if you're using bare wires or spade plugs, you have to insert the included banana plugs first.
I see. Does setting up the WiiM Amp Ultra take a long time?
No, it's very simple and can be done in no time. Once the WiiM Amp Ultra is connected to the network, it automatically checks for firmware updates and keeps itself up to date. I use a wired LAN connection, so I just plugged in the LAN cable, had the WiiM app recognize the WiiM Amp Ultra, and it was ready to use in about 5 minutes.
That's really simple.
Simplicity is key with network amplifiers.
What are the features of the WiiM Amp Ultra?
Let me list a few features of the WiiM Amp Ultra. First, powerful drive capability. With a generous 100 watts output at 8 ohms, it can drive a wide range of speakers, from bookshelf models to large floor-standing models. Second, state-of-the-art audio circuitry. It features ESS's latest generation DAC chip, the ES9039Q2M, and a dual configuration of Texas Instruments' TPA3255 amplifier chips. Furthermore, it uses 6 Texas Instruments' OPA1612 operational amplifiers, resulting in a luxurious component configuration that exceeds its class. Third, PFFB, post-filter feedback. It features PFFB, which minimizes changes in sound quality caused by speaker impedance. This is said to maintain stable, flat sound quality regardless of the speakers connected. Fourth, room correction function, Room Fit. It includes a convenient feature that uses a smartphone's microphone to measure the room's acoustic characteristics and automatically adjusts for optimal sound quality.
I feel like we've talked about this before, but what exactly is PFFB?
I think we discussed PFFB back when we were talking about the WiiM Amp Pro. PFFB is a technology that improves frequency response, reduces the impact of load variations, and minimizes distortion by feeding back the signal after the output filter of a Class D amplifier. This results in improved THD+N.
So the DAC chip is the latest model, too.
While the WiiM Amp Ultra appears to use the same chassis as the WiiM Ultra, the DAC chip is the newer ES9039Q2M, not the ES9038Q2M, used in the WiiM Ultra.
Does the sound quality change when the DAC chip generation is different?
Compared to the ES9038Q2M, the ES9039Q2M has a signal-to-noise ratio that has increased from 129 dB to 130 dB. Furthermore, the architecture has been updated to a new design announced in 2022 called HyperStream 4, which is the 4th generation. This improves resistance to minute jitter during the conversion of digital signals to analog, resulting in a more natural and smooth sound.
Even though the DAC chip model numbers are only slightly different, the internals have changed quite a bit, haven't they?
That's right. Since DAC chips are constantly evolving, the new product will likely offer better sound quality.
Since it's a WiiM product, is the app easy to use?
As I've said many times before, the WiiM app is very user-friendly. Once you get used to it, apps from other companies feel like they fall short in comparison.
How does the WiiM Amp Ultra actually sound?
It's high resolution, has a sense of speed, and I think it's quite good. If you're using it as part of a subsystem, I feel the WiiM Amp Ultra is more than sufficient.
How does it compare to your current subsystem?
For my subsystem, I use a separate amplifier and network streamer. The amplifier is the SM-Cell PA200, and the network streamer is the WiiM Ultra. Compared to that combination, the WiiM Amp Ultra is perhaps slightly inferior. I suspect the difference in amplifiers has a greater impact on sound quality than the network streamer. The PA200, which uses gun FETs, feels even faster and has higher resolution than the WiiM Amp Ultra. I get the impression that the sound has more depth. Compared to that, the WiiM Amp Ultra sounds a bit thin. However, with the WiiM Amp Ultra, once I select a track on my smartphone, playback starts in less than a second. With the PA200 and WiiM Ultra combination, you have the extra step of turning on the amp plus. It takes a few seconds for the amp to boot up. The convenience of the WiiM Amp Ultra is unmatched. It's the WiiM Amp Ultra that fits the simplicity I look for in a subsystem. Also, as I mentioned earlier, the WiiM Amp Ultra remote control isn't directional. For example, when you want to skip to the next track, you just press the button without having to point the remote at the unit. I've never used a network amplifier this convenient before.
Would you recommend the WiiM Amp Ultra to someone new to network audio?
The WiiM Amp Ultra is exceptionally well designed, and the sound quality is more than sufficient. It's the one I'd most recommend to a network audio beginner.
I see. Michael, you've probably used all of WiiM's amplifiers, right? I'd love to hear how they compare.
Everyone, it's almost closing time.
You always close up at this exact moment.
Ending just when we want to hear more gives us something to look forward to next time, doesn't it?
That's true. I'm already looking forward to hearing more next week.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.